Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. We're excited to bring you another video showing how to use Flexmonster. Today, we prepared a special demo with a dataset of the most popular names in the USA. In this dashboard, we'll show how the name's popularity correlates with different years and states. And to create such a visualization, we'll use our pivot table and amCharts library. This combination creates such an interactive visualization. We can zoom in and explore details for each state. Since our dataset spans a wide range of years, we can select different years to view how the names have changed over time. Here's what the map looks like when we set it to display names starting from 2000. Now let's walk through how to build this. Let's start by configuring Flexmonster. There are multiple ways to add Flexmonster to your project, but for this tutorial, we're using files directly from our CDN. Now, let's add some basic pivot grid configuration. Now, we can preview our setup and select the fields we'd like to see in our table. To quickly build a report, we make toolbar visible and move on to configuring the slides from the UI. Here we can see state codes and the count of names for each state. Let's save this report. Open it and copy the slides to our project. So, let's check. Here is our report. Now, let's remove the toolbar and customize our pivot table a bit. We'll use a Customize Cell API call to replace state codes with state names. First, we'll create a variable to map state names to codes. We set up a condition for this, assigning the cell text to display state names. Let's reload the page and check. Now, we see the state names instead of codes. Next, let's set the format for displaying data. With the pivot table ready, we can move on to setting up the amCharts. To do this, we'll need 4 files from the amCharts library. One for the general functionalities, another for maps, one for polygon coordinates, and the last one for chart animations. Now let's add container for our amCharts and some default style for it. In the report complete handler, create a new function where we'll bind Flexmonster to our third-party chart. Inside the function, we use getData API call to pass our data from Flexmonster to the draw and update chart handlers. Update handler is used to sync the chart and pivot whenever we change the slice. In Draw Chart Handler, we define our amCharts as shown in their sample demo. Now, let's see if our chart is displayed. Great, we have our chart. Right now, the chart is a bit small and not interactive. Let's adjust its size and placement. Now it looks the way we want, but is still not clickable. This is because the data from the pivot is not in the format amChart 5 requires. We'll need to add the US prefix to the state codes according to amChart 5 rules and extract the most common names. So, let's write the prepare data function. It is basically the function where we'll convert data from the format Flexmonster provides to the format amChart 5 requires. On the screen, you can see the format in which Flexmonster returns the data. So, we want to show top 2 names for each state, so we'll take the first 2 records from the raw data, skipping totals. If values in Flexmonster are sorted descending, these are names with the biggest distinct count. When the data is converted to the right format with 1 record per state, with the state key as the ID field, we can return it to our chart. Our data now is in the correct format. We need to add a tooltip to show the names when hovering over the state. In your projects, you may need to visualize data distribution by state, so I've included a heatmap to show how this can be implemented with amChart. Also, consider whether a heatmap is the appropriate choice for your data. To ensure the data displays correctly, we'll also need to set expandable true, and also to see the most popular names, we need to sort the data descending. And there you have it! A map with state names, their most popular names, and numbers. We can also notice the issue where the same frequency was displayed for multiple names. If you want to handle such an edge case, you'll need to adjust the code here in the prepare data function. Finally, let's add some finishing touches to HTML. And there you have it, our completed chart ready to use. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.